Hi everybody, my name is Marcellus Green and this is Music Talk 101. Today we're going to be talking about the reality of it all. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone who wants to get started in the game or who wants to do some of the things that you may see me do on videos or on my videos, or you may want to do some of the things you see other musicians do on videos or in the studio or whatever, but here it goes. So I'm talking to people lately. For some reason, I'm talking to people and they want to get into a recording. And I'm just listening, and they want to do what they see on YouTube, or they want to do some of the things I'm doing that I have on YouTube. And they're telling me they're going to get a computer, they're going to buy equipment, buy a keyboard, or okay, and a computer. Let's just do those two. Well, here you go. This is what I want to say about the reality of it all. Even if you get a computer, even if you get a keyboard, a synthesizer keyboard, a workstation keyboard allows you to record. Let's just say, for example. Well, first, if you've never done this, or never recorded, never used electronics, never used gadgets, never use a sequencer, because a sequencer is what allows you to record, okay? Whether it's on hardware or software, whether it's a keyboard, whether it's Pro Tools, whether it's Cakewalk, whether it's Logic Pro. So you got the keyboard. Well, you got to learn how to use it now. Okay, you got to learn how to record. You got the software and the keyboard. You got to learn how to record. Okay, well, let's see if it's just that simple. I'm going to lay some things out. I'm not even going to lay everything out. I'm just going to throw a couple of things at you. So you got to know how to sit. You have to know how to record on track. Set up a track. You got to know how to get the line input right. So maybe it's not too hot. So it won't be distorted. So it won't clip when you play it back. I like recording real hot, but I want it to be like, because I want it in your face. But I don't want it to be hot and it's tearing up your speakers, or it's clipping, it's pinging it's making noises when you play it back. That's not what I'm talking about when I say hot. So you gotta know how to record. Get it down. If you're gonna do more than one track, you gotta know how to do you might want to do piano, then you might want to do bass. Well, can you play a bass line? Let's get that right. Can you play the bass line on the piano, or you used to playing with a band and you're not used to doing stuff on your own, creating all the parts? Because it's something when you have to create all the parts. That's why a lot of musicians play with bands. That's why they play covers. That's why you got your original music creators, and you got people that do cover tunes. Because when you're doing original, you're responsible, or you have to find people responsible, and that could cost more money, more time, because you got to get people together, and that's a whole nother problem. That's going to be on another podcast, because the Recording Academy wants me to work with other musicians and work in the community. And I said, well, hell, I ever get me a Grammy, because you know how hard it is to get some musicians together and work. First of all, they can't be jealous and envious of what you're doing, and they have to be for you, not for them. And they have to be on time, precise. They have to come in ready to go. Studio time doesn't mean rehearsal time on tape. So those are just some of the things. Let's get back to our recording. So you got to record the track. Even if you're just doing piano. What if you record the piano? Then what do you do? So now you have to do what's called the mixing. See, there's mixing, there's recording, there's mixing, and then there's mastering. Recording is getting it down on the computer, on the software, or the keyboard. Mixing is making sure the track is mixed right, or with the other tracks. Like, you don't want one track real hotter or higher than the other one. That's mixing. Mastering is making it all sound good, making sure all the levels are right, making sure it's clean. Well, and the clean part comes with recording too, because you got to have a clean signal. It's all right to have a low signal when you record input versus a hot signal, because as long as there's not a lot of air in the track, and you get that when you're doing vocals. Normally you don't get that if you're doing keyboard input straight into a sound card, but the lower is always better, but you really want the level pretty nice. So if it's too hot, it really ain't too much you can do about it. So let's say you got that down. Now you gotta be a recording engineer. You gotta be a sound engineer. You gotta be a mastering engineer. Then what you gonna do? Well, now it's got to take it another notch further. Oh, unless you go hire a marketing team. You need a marketing team. I choose to do everything myself because I do graphics. I'm a licensed sound engineer. I'm a licensed mastering tech. I'm a licensed mixing tech. I'm a licensed keyboardist, pianist. I'm a licensed business. I took the time of all the years of my life to learn all this stuff, and it was dedication and hard work, and I don't regret anything, not one single moment of it. But so now you gotta, let me see. So I gotta get my song on YouTube or TikTok or whatever media format. Keep in mind, each media format wants it in a different. There's a time thing going on with TikTok. I think it can't be more than 3 minutes long, and then you got the resolution and the size of the video or the JPEG itself. That there's a size involved, so you have to format it, know how to format the video or the picture. Okay, all these things are involved. So if you don't know what that is, that means you got to go back and learn that. Doing video is a whole nother ball game versus doing audio. So let's just say you want to get your stuff on YouTube or whatever. So now you have to create a video. Okay, unless you just want to use your phone and hit record, and then you can dump that if you know how to dump. Dump that into your computer or upload it from your phone on the YouTube. But if you want to be like a little more professional side, you might want to, let me see when I say professional, like when you hit record, you want to give yourself some space, some time, seconds in between. Say 5 seconds before you start talking. Then when you stop recording, 5 seconds. What that does, that's just one of the things that you can do, because that gives you room for editing instead of just jumping right in. See, sometimes I do that with my songs, my video/songs. I forget to put a second and a half in between before you hit play. So you hit play, or when you load it up on YouTube or whatever, it just goes right into the music. And really that's not good, because you might have something at the very beginning that you might want people to hear. So let's get back to getting it on YouTube or getting it on whatever media format you want. You have to learn how to configure, process, and do a video and get that out there. And that's, like I said, a whole nother ball game. So before I go any further, because I'm gonna talk about all this stuff that I just mentioned in another podcast, okay? But I didn't mention this. You need equipment. There's a saying, you need money to make money. Most people have money, and we get jealous, and I do sometimes, and I have to catch myself. Jealousy to me is positive for me, though. I get envious sometimes and jealous, but I don't get it in a negative way. It motivates me when someone's doing something I don't know how to do, or someone has what I don't have. It's a stimulant. It's a motivation. I may look at you for a minute at the most, and look what they got. Damn, do I want that? Well, if I want it, I mean, I gotta work hard. I gotta invest my time, my finances, if I have a little, to do it. There's no need to get mad at someone else. And that's why it's hard to work with other artists too, and other people. Because everybody want to do what they want to do, but nobody knows how to do it. And people don't realize it takes time to get established, to get your name out there, even just in the local community, get along the global community. And, it takes time. It's not an overnight
And
thing.
talking about
there are some
being known
wonders, 15
other than
seconds of
locally.
fame, stuff like that. But man,
I'm telling
get your
you,
name
I didn't
out
get
there
into this
for
thing
the state to know who you are.
40 plus years ago. Just to be known locally. You probably said I've been in this thing for a long time. I have. And I got to remember that a lot of people do know me. I have a lot of fans now, thank God. I'm on, I got the radio station going on with Django.com. Look up Marcel, go to Django.com, Marcellus Green Radio. That's me, okay? I have a lot of stuff going on social media. I have Detailed Solutions and Entertainment Group going on. I'm on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook under Mark Green, M-A-R-C. I'm on Twitter under Marcellus Green. I'm on LinkedIn under Marcellus Green. And let's just get back. Let me piggyback on you need money to make money. You need money to make money. Again, earlier I talked about how I talk to people and they always say, I'm going to start doing what you're doing. Or I'm going to do what they're doing. And I was telling you about the process. First you got to learn how to record, or after you get some equipment. Then you got to learn how to mix. You got to learn how to master. Well, here's the thing. Then you have to learn how to get your stuff out on social media sites. And normally marketing teams do that, but who has the money for that? So I just say to myself, and I'm telling you, try to learn as much as you can. Take some computer classes if you have to. Take advantage of Google. Take advantage of YouTube. To me, I've been doing this for so long. I was going to say it's not hard, but it is hard if you don't understand the process, the terminology. There's so many things involved. You got to know, in order not to waste money, you might even have to pay a consultant. I do that too. Marcellus Green, Detailed Solutions, Computer and Audio, 618-709-6763. My basic fee for people that I know and they really want to get involved, I'll even drop my fee down to $45 an hour. I normally charge $75 an hour for consulting. But I'm willing. I'm trying to be able. I'm trying to reach out. Like I said, the Academy wants me to work with the community and work with other musicians. Y'all, that's hard. Again, because, we can be selfish. Musicians don't want to help you shine. That's why we go out and get green people or people who are eager and people who are not envious. But I'm going to end this podcast and all the stuff that I didn't capture on that's tied into what I mentioned earlier, I'm going to do a podcast on. And if you really want me to do something that you are interested in on YouTube, just subscribe. I'm not trying to get you to subscribe, but subscribe so you can comment and you can put comments under this podcast. And Marcellus, it'd be nice if you talked a little bit about how to play a chord, or how to hook up a tape recorder, how to hook up a sound card or whatever. Just let me know. Give me your feedback. Give me something. And again, my name is Marcellus Green. This is Music Talk 101. Only one thing left to say, y'all. Peace.